We all want more confidence in our lives, and at the same time, we feel like a lack of confidence is what holds us back from living the life that we want. Now, while I can share some simple strategies, the real truth is confidence is an internal game. And listen, I have spent well over a decade showing people how to be confident. And while I was very confident, my confidence was also very fragile. Even the simplest of things could knock me down, lower my self-esteem, and get into this place of self-pity and shame. And this self-pity and shame would completely upend my outlook about life and how I felt about myself. It affected all of my relationships long-term, including my marriage. I felt exhausted because I felt like I needed to psych myself up going into situations that in reality, I was not feeling confident about. Over time, I would start to isolate, and I would get depressed about myself and about life and the fact that I felt like my confidence was fake. So I made a choice and I focused on developing my internal confidence game. And I want to share with you what came up for me and what I do to maintain that confidence. I'm Thomas Edwards, creator and author of The One-Up Effect, helping high-performing professionals who have family have fun becoming their best self through purpose, play, passion, and performance. In this video today, I'm going to share with you 5 practices that you can do, that I do, that allows me to not only increase my confidence, but to maintain it at a high level. The first thing is I got to know myself truly and accepting myself and what I really wanted, realistically and unapologetically. See, that was the thing. I didn't know who I really was, nor was I willing to accept what I had already known. There were some things about myself I did not like, and I wanted to hide those things. But the truth was, by hiding those things, I was not accepting that that was just as much a part of who I was as the great things that I wanted everyone to see. And the second part of that was I wanted things out of life. There were things I wanted to experience, and I didn't accept that either. And so I had to really take a look at all those things, what was realistic, and being unapologetic not only for who I was and who I am, but also for what I wanted out of life. The second thing was I stopped seeking approval from other people. You know, my mind is naturally driven on external validation, and no amount of validation is enough for my ego. And I have to be aware of this and keep that at bay. And what I came to understand is I don't need external validation. You know, I came into this world pre-validated, and my validation still exists because I exist. And when I start to look outwardly and start to look inwardly and validating myself, even during times where I don't feel as confident, that alone is enough for me to get over the hump. The third thing is I started to give myself permission to have things. This was a significant edge for me because I was always in this place of being thoughtful and considerate and giving to other people, that over time I realized that I was not giving myself enough or nearly as much I was giving other people. And it became this pattern where I got scared to ask for what I want from other people, including my family. So when video games came back into my life, I saw that as a huge opportunity for me to start giving myself permission to have fun, to give myself space, to enjoy myself, and to treat myself to things that actually make me happy. And what ended up happening was my confidence in myself grew. And not only was I able to give myself more permission to enjoy life, it actually gave myself more permission to help others and allow them to enjoy life too. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this video, and I want to let you know that I have a presentation on how to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing. And if you want free access to it, you can click the link below in the description, or you can wait until the end of this video, or you can directly go to thomasedwardsjr.com/webinar and you can watch it there. The next thing was I changed my relationship with the concept of failure. Failure and success is so binary, and it completely disregards the journey that we've taken, how much I've learned, or you have learned, in the journey towards trying to be more successful. And just because we stopped short of success doesn't mean the whole journey was a failure. Yes, you did not hit the mark. And I often used to fall into this spiral of, because I didn't hit the mark, I failed and everything that I did was a waste. But that just wasn't true. For me, anytime I hit a moment where I don't hit that mark, that is not failure for me. That is just feedback on how to do it better the next time. Because the only time I fail is when I stop trying. When I stop playing the game is when it's game over and I fail. But as long as I'm willing to try, there is no failure. It's just feedback, and then eventually there's success. So changing that relationship with failure, to me, gave me so much more confidence to go out there and keep trying, knowing that failure doesn't exist unless I stop. And the last thing I did was I leveled up my support network. There was a time years ago where I didn't have anyone that I could go to and ask for help. And I wasn't even willing to go to the people who were already in my inner circle, like my wife and my family and some of my close friends. But when I allowed myself to receive help, what I began to access was a ridiculously valuable support network that could allow me to go and ask for any type of value that I needed to help me better reach the goals that I had set for myself. And notice I didn't say I leveled up my friends or my social network. While yes, that is important, what you'll end up experiencing the way that I did was leveling up my support network naturally leveled up my social network, because I started to surround myself with people who had the capacity to be supportive as well. And these 5 things for me got me to a place where, yeah, I'll have moments of doubt, but long term, my confidence in myself and how I can go after what I want and what I want from the world and who I am continues to get to a place where it becomes unshakable. But this is my experience. Comment, let me know what your experience is. What is confidence to you? And do you find that your confidence is derived from external events, or is it internal? Is your confidence in reality much more fragile than you think? And have you tried any of these ideas and habits? What has worked for you? What hasn't worked? And what are some ideas that you've done or things that you've tried that has been able to increase and maintain a high level of confidence? Comment below. Let me know what your experience is. I hope you found that video fun and useful. And if you want to get that free presentation on how to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing, click the link below. And if you want to watch another video that's fun and useful, click the link right over here. Go ahead, it's right there. Click it. I'll see you there.